Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the transformer, or now it's going to be called switcher kit by Vaporesso, and it's a 220 watt device. It does go from 5 watts to 220 watts, and it comes with its own NRG tank, which I think is awesome. I really like these NRG coils, and yeah, so we're going to take a look at it. What time is it? I don't know. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so here we are with the transformer with NRG kit. It's actually going to be changing the name from transformer to switcher. So this is actually going to be called the switcher kit rather than the transformer. It does have a replaceable case, which I will talk about and show you. This is the box that it comes in. On the back, you can go ahead and pause that if you want. It does come, the mod is actually 53 by 89 by 31 millimeters. It will fit a 30 millimeter tank or addy on there with no problems at all. The tank size is a 26.5 by 56 millimeter tank, which is the NRG tank. And the output range is 5 watts to 220 watts. And the resistance range, that's where I was, 0.05 to 5 ohms. And then it does do temperature control for titanium, nickel, and stainless steel. It does take two 18650 batteries, which are not included. And on the other side, it's showing what the product contains. So you've got the mod, you've got the tank. You're also going to be getting 2 coils. One is going to be installed, one's going to be separate. And you'll be getting an extra Pyrex tube, glass tube, and then the USB charger, and of course the manual. And then just says Vaporesso there and manufactured here. So this is by Vaporesso. Again, it's going to be changing its name. So we'll go ahead and open the packaging up. I really like the packaging from Vaporesso. I think that it's really sleek. It's very sturdy. You don't have to worry about like anything breaking or anything like that if it's being shipped to you or whatnot. So I really like that. And you open it up, and on this side, it's actually going to give you the charging, the charger, the manual, and that's it on this side. And then on this side, it says, "Hello to the future." This is where you're actually going to be getting your mod, your tank. This is a reviewer edition, so I don't have the extra glass in it, but it does come with an extra glass, and then it will come with an extra coil as well. This one here is the 0.15 50 to, let me see, this one was the 0.15, it's hard to see it. This one is the 60 to 110, I'm pretty sure. But these are the NRG coils. Very good coils. I actually just did a review on the NRG tank for the Revenger kit, and it has these coils, and they're very flavorful. We'll go ahead and go through the mod real quick, or the tank real quick. Boy, I cannot talk today. It's been a really long day. This New Year's been really busy. Okay, it's got a coil already installed. As you can see, it does have 2 airflows. Whatever you do to one side will happen to the other. They do have stoppers. It does have a removable drip tip, so you can go ahead and change that out. I'm pretty sure this is actually 810 compatible, which, let's go ahead and check it. While we're here, let's check that. I'll try one here. Let's try an 810. Yeah. This one is actually a little bit loose, but it should take your 810s that are a little bit bigger than the standard. But this one fits really nice. I really like this one. It is a Delrin drip tip, but it's really nice. It is top filling. So where you have the arrow, you just go ahead and push it back, and there you go. There's the fill port, and then push it over here. Here's your serial number. The bottom does not have the serial number. It just shows NRG. And then it does have this non-adjustable 510 pin, which does not protrude enough for a hybrid mech mod, so I would not suggest it. The drip tip is a very big wide bore. As you can see, you can actually see straight down to the coils. And then to change your coil, you actually just unscrew the base. Your glass comes apart, and that way you can clean it. And then your coil comes out just by unscrewing it. And then you would just go ahead and put in your other coil. And this is the other NRG coil. I really love these coils. These coils are really, really good. Do that back. And then just like this. I always turn it the opposite way just to make sure that it grips. And then just put it in there. And whenever you do have a sub-ohm tank, you want to make sure that you're priming up your coils before you're going to vape on this. So I'm going to go ahead and prime this up. And today's e-liquid is going to be the, let's do, oh yeah, let's go ahead and do some mint to be. This is actually a spearmint flavor. To me, it tastes like Wrigley spearmint gum. It's one of my top for 2017 of e-liquid flavors. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one. And I'll leave a link down below where you can get it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wet the coils here and then just start it on the cotton here to get it, start getting it primed up. You wanna go ahead and do this and then let it sit for about maybe 10 minutes just to make sure that it does get saturated. So go ahead and do that. Put this back in, just screw it in. It's that easy. It's literally that easy to get this tank ready. And then just pop open right where the arrow is and fill her up. Fill her up, Chuck. And this is a 5 mil capacity tank. So this will hold a total of 5 mils. They do have a 2 mil capacity that is going to be for the places that are TPD compliant, and it can only have 2 mils. So it is also being made in the 2 mil version as well. So we're going to go ahead and put this aside while we take a look at the mod itself. So let's go ahead and get the mod out. Take that out. Again, all your instructions and things like that are on the other side. Put that aside. Here is the mod here. Let me just back this up a little bit. Okay, so we've got the mod here. This is your fire button, your plus and minus, and this is a mode button, sort of like a select button, and then you've got your USB charging. Here is the mod, the back of it. It does say Vaporesso here, and it's got a little colorful design. They will be making these cases, if you will, in different colors so that you can actually switch them out, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Again, here is your spring-loaded 510. This will hold a 30 mil Addy, which I have one here that I brought in so I can try it, so I can show you. This is my Aromomizer Plus, which is 30 mils. And if you put it on there, there is literally no overhang. It fits it perfectly. So if you're looking for something to hold a 30 mil tank, this device would be it. So it does hold it really, really nice. I'll take that back off, put that over here. And I can smell that mint to be. It smells so good, spearmint. Okay, so go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, and here is the bottom here. And when you open it up, it does take two 18650 batteries. It is clearly indicated, negative and positive. So your negative side and your positive side. And if you want to get a different one, you can actually change out this case. I'm gonna show you right now. While the battery door is open, you can actually remove this and interchange it with the other 3 different styles. They do have 4 colors in total. So if you know somebody that has the same mod, you can actually go ahead and switch it out with them, or you can purchase them separately. And then to put it back on, all you do is do that. It does click into place. Put your batteries back in. And even though this door is a little bit loose, once it's actually connected, it snaps into place. There's like no noise or rattle or anything like that. So that's awesome. Okay, then we've got the menu options right here. When this times out, you'll actually have a clock very similar to the Revenger kit by Vaporesso. So right now we're in wattage mode. If we want to go ahead and change that, there's the clock. There's the clock I was talking about. And you can have this in digital or numeric. The only good thing about this clock, which I'm going off on a tangent, that is compared to the Revenger, is this one you can actually take out of like military mode, and you can put it in the 12-hour mode or the 24-hour mode, or you can have the digital like this with the Roman numerals. So to get into the menu, go ahead and just tap either here or here just to get here, and then you just press your mode button and hold it for a second. And then it's going to tell you here if you want to go up or down, or you can just wait and it's going to automatically go on the variable wattage. Oops, let me go ahead and scoot in. Variable wattage for normal. It also has high and soft if you wish. To change it up or down, you're just going to click one of these two. This is the variable wattage soft. This is your customized, I forget what they call it. They call it the custom curve setting. So you can actually do that. And then you've got the stainless steel temperature control, nickel temperature control, and titanium. You can also do TCR. It's got memory 1, memory 2, and bypass. And then you've got a system set. Now, in the temperature control, you can actually go ahead and also change your wattage. If you go down to the mode, while you're in temperature control, you can change your wattage. Just click 3 times. And then you got it up right back there. TCR, oops, sorry. There we go. 3 times. Okay, so here we are in the menu. We've got normal, high, soft. You've got your custom curve settings, as well as your temperature control on stainless steel, nickel, or titanium. It does have 2 TCR settings, memory 1 and memory 2. You can also put it in bypass. And then the next is the system setting. This is where you can actually change your time. Over here, it says PM, so that's the 12-hour. And then you can also change it to military time. You can change your date. You can keep it on the round clock, or you can put it on the numbers. I have it on the round clock. And then you just see number, pointer, off. You can turn it off as well. I do have it on the pointer. And then if you press and hold your mode button, it'll take you right back here. You can adjust your brightness. You can take it down. You can take it low. Who would want it down? I want it up so I can see it. And then, okay, your puff counter can be reset as well. I've already reset mine. But you would just do this, press your reset button, and that's it. You're back. Smart on or off. This is for your smart coil recognition. What it'll do is any addy that you put on, it's going to recognize the coil and give you the preferred wattage that it feels that it should be at. So you can have that on or off. I do currently have it off. And then you've got your screen timeout, which you can actually set. This is for the clock and everything. It'll time out directly. And then we've got the version. It'll show you what version you have. Currently, the version that I have for this is the version 1. And then if you mess up any of your settings and you want to get back to your regular settings, just hit your default and you can go ahead and change it right back, and it'll go right back to the default settings that it came with. So yeah, so this is it. In regular wattage mode, you just press up or down. In temperature control mode, you would do the same. Oops. There we go. Let's say, for instance, I'm in stainless steel. I can go ahead and change it right here. Just go ahead and change my wattage, change it back, and then press this when I'm done. If you press 3 times, it takes you right back to here. So you press that again, and now we can go to power set. When you click on power set in the temperature control, this is where you can set your preheat wattage. So I can actually set it to 85 watts if I want for my temperature control, and it will actually go to 85 watts. Press OK, and that's it. So now I've got, well, I changed it to 86 watts in temperature control, 430 degrees in stainless steel. And yeah, so that's it. We're in the variable temperature control. To go back, just press the home button, and you can change all of them. I'm going to go ahead and set that back to normal for my wattage. And here's your battery indicators, which show both of your batteries, and your voltage and your ohms will be right here. So yeah, so that's the mod itself. That's how it works. We're going to go ahead and put the tank back on, take it up top, and we're going to vape on it. And yeah, I'll give you my final thoughts on it. Oh, by the way, it does say new load or old load when you put your atomizer on there. But yeah, I mean, I love the feel of this. I think it feels really, really secure in your hand. I like where this button is. I think that it's very, very comfortable. I like that you can switch out the casings, but that's just, you know, what I'm feeling so far. I'm going to tell you more right on top. So let's go up. Okay, so here we are back on top, taking a look at the switcher kit. Yeah, I really like the placement of this button. I really, really do. I didn't think I would, but it actually fits perfectly in the hand, and your thumb rests really, really nice on it. So that to me is a pro. I haven't had a mod where it was like a front button like that. So I really like it. I like that it's big enough so it can fit any thumb, not just a small thumb or a big thumb, but any thumb. I'm not sure how I like the mode button, but I'm so used to hitting fire to select things that it gets a little confusing sometimes. But I do like that it's there and that is an option. I like that you can change out the cases. I really like that. I like options, and to change them out, that's cool. And it's easy. You just slide it off, slide it back on, and you've got it. I do like that it fits a 30 millimeter atomizer. So that to me is a huge pro, because as you saw, I do have a 30 millimeter tank that I use regularly, and it'll fit on here perfectly. I like that it comes with the NRG tank as a kit because number one, it looks great. And number two, these NRG tanks are really, really flavorful with those coils that it comes with. Flavorful, and the production, the vapor production is really, really on top. It's literally like up there with like the TFV8, TFV12, except for it's actually got, which I forgot to mention down below, so I'll mention right now. If you notice when I showed you the bottom, it has this black bottom. This is actually an insulator ring that's there so that the tank doesn't get hot, which both of their NRG tanks as well as their Cascade tanks come with that, which I think is awesome, because I don't want my tanks to get hot. I really don't like when they get hot. That's why I'm not personally a fan of the TFV8 or the TFV12, because the higher you went in wattage, the hotter it got. So I didn't like that. I like that the mod goes up to 220 watts. I might probably never vape it at 220 watts, but I like to have that option. If I want to, I can. The menu is fairly easy once you get used to it. You do have to try it out a couple times. Oops, my hair's just all over the place. A couple times just to get through it and try to understand it. I love, love, love the clock. I like, why not? Your cell phone has a clock on it, your watch has a clock on it, your car has a clock on it, why not your mod? So I really, really like that. Again, I do like the NRG tanks. I love those coils. The flavors, and I know the flavor. Meant to be, the spearmint flavor is like phenomenal, and I can taste it all the way. I've currently got it at 71 watts. I'm actually gonna bump it up to 90. So we're at 90 watts. We'll go ahead and take a vape. Amazing, amazing flavor. Cloud production, as you can see. Yeah. Very, very good. And it feels like a solid vape. I like that this has a stopper and it's easy to turn. That to me is a plus as well. The only con I would think is that it comes with a regular Delrin drip tip. Now a lot of things are coming out with like the resin drip tip. So I would have liked the resin drip tip. But it's a comfortable tip, so it doesn't bother me. I like that it's wide bore. That to me is a plus, plus, plus. I'm not into the 510 little itty bitty little thin ones. So I do like that they gave you a wide bore tip where you can literally see right down into the coils. So I do like that. I love that the packaging does come with it. Mine doesn't because it's a reviewer package, but it comes with a spare glass, a spare coil. That's a plus. I mean, it fits right in my hand. I mean, let's put it up next to like the Vupu Drag. It's almost the same size, maybe just a tiny bit, tad bit taller. No, it's about the same size, about the same width. A little wider on top because it's got this thinner size and then it goes higher. I do love the fact that the 510 is right in the middle. I love, love, love that. And I think that that's what makes this feel better in the hand, is the fact that the 510 is actually in the middle opposed to being on one of the ends. So I like that. Cons would have, the only con that I have is that the menu is a little bit difficult. Otherwise, I think that it's a great kit. Even if it was a starter kit, I think it would be great. It's easy to read on the menu. I mean, on the face, on the main screen and stuff. You got the clock's back. So I really, really do like that. It's pretty much all I got for you. So I'll be leaving the links where you can find it down below. And if you like the review, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. All my links to all my social media are down below, so you can go ahead and find me on anything, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. I'm everywhere, basically. So yeah, until the next one.